Greetings, everyone. I'm Dianne Thomas, and welcome back to my Certified High Performance Coaching Training Series in support of Dianne's CHPC Recertified Project 2017. It's an online crowdfunding campaign hosted at Generosity by Indiegogo, and it was designed to help me raise the funds that I'll need to recertify as a Certified High Performance Coach in June. The program or the campaign launched on April 17th and will run through May 26th, and so this training course, this training series, video series, will accompany this campaign through its completion. The premise or the reason why I wanted to begin this training series is to give you a more clearer understanding of what certified high performance coaching is, particularly around the foundational principles that we use to help our clients get to higher levels of achievement. And those foundational principles, otherwise known as the 5 pillars of high performance, are clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. So our focus is to try to get our clients to achieve higher levels in all those particular areas. Now, each day of the work week, Monday through Friday, I'll be covering one of those pillars on each day. So Monday is clarity, Tuesday is energy, Wednesday is courage, Thursday is productivity, Friday is influence. So today is Energy Tuesday, and I've dubbed that energy, a little play on words, NRRGG. And so what we're covering in this portion of the series will be on how we are able to amp up our energy levels in the area of diet and nutrition, rest and exercise, and daily energizing. And so those are going to be categorized in terms of what we're eating, what we're putting into our bodies, affirming things that we're doing to make sure we stay healthy, in terms of some of the activities that we do, whether we're going to be working out, because the N stands for nutrition, the 2 R's stand for rest and reflection, and the 2 G stands for go and gratitude. So we're going to cover all of those in some way, shape, or form during this video series. Now, last week you had the pleasure of meeting my very dear friend, Sister Abena Otudor, and she is a holistic health practitioner and coach. And she shared with you 3 tips or 3 areas where you can boost your energy almost immediately if you follow some of what she was sharing with you. She was talking to you about deep breathing, and deep breathing from the belly, letting the belly kind of come out a little. You take your inhalation, and as you breathe out, then you let your stomach relax a little bit as you're doing that as well. And that's because a lot of us do not breathe properly. And so the idea is to help our diaphragms fill with oxygen, and then we can release the toxic CO2. The other thing she talked about was in terms of diet. She didn't go into a whole lot of detail about that, but she has been a practicing vegetarian and vegan for almost 30 years, very, very long time. And so she was just sharing with us the importance of at least making sure we reduce, even if we're eating meat, that we reduce it, because our digestive tracts, easy for me to say, are not designed to process and digest meat. We have longer digestive tracts than other carnivorous animals, and so she was sharing in why we needed to be mindful of the consumption of meat products. And then she also talked about mindfulness and reflection, and how it was the other end, and the importance of us making sure that we are taking time to listen for the responses that we prayed for. So we have prayer, and then we have meditation and mindfulness or reflection. So she was sharing a little bit about that. So hopefully you were able to garner something from that. And as I've said in the past, if you missed any additional videos that we've done in the past, that one's included. You can go to my YouTube channel. There's an area below this video to click to get more information on that as well. I also want you to make sure that you're able to go by my website where the campaign is hosted, so that you are able to participate either as a contributing partner financially or as a perk partner, because I'm still seeking goods and services that I can offer as incentives to visitors to the site. So please visit the links below. Now, this week we're going to continue on our nutritional tips, as I'm going to be sharing with you, or I'm sharing with you what my daily morning energizing routine or menu is, particularly in terms of, particularly the days that I'm working out. I do them almost every day, but I wanted to just share a little bit with you about what I do with that. So please take a look at this. Greetings, everybody. Welcome. This is Dianne Thomas, and welcome to my Certified High Performance Coaching Training Series in support of Dianne's CHPC Recertified Project 2017. Today we are going to, I'm just giving you a brief look into my kitchen lab, and there's not a whole lot of sophistication around it necessarily, but I just wanted to let you know what my usual routine is on in the morning times, for the most part, most days of the week, before I work out, because I still got my workout clothes on here, and after. So what I first wanted to show you was what I usually eat before I start to work out. I try to make sure I've got my protein up, because I work out. I do pretty intense workouts for at least 45 minutes every time. So what I've got over here is a half of a banana and a couple tablespoons of peanut butter. And this is what I usually have right before I start my workout. That's what I have, so I get my boost. And then after that, I usually juice. Today is fruit juice day, so I've got an orange here and some cut fruits, some pineapple, strawberry, and whatnot. And then a pre-made smoothie from the store. Just helps to augment what I have and stretch things out a little bit, because I do have some budget challenges like a lot of people. And then I also do add a probiotic vegan protein powder, because if you're working out a lot, you really do need to make sure that you're replenishing your electrolytes and protein and all the things that you burn up during that session. So that's why I tend to kind of augment any juices or smoothies I make with a protein powder. And then what I'll do is have a cup of raisins and raw nuts. So these are cashews, and then there's some almonds there also. And I will have that like a mid-morning snack if I'm hungry, or just, again, I really try to load up on protein in the morning, and it just helps me have the energy that I need during the day, and I'm not feeling sluggish and sleepy, provided I get enough sleep, which is a whole other video that we need to kind of talk about. But you know, in the meantime, because that was going to be one of the challenges, but I found that I was really probably not going to be the best role model for you for that, because I haven't been going to bed as early as I should. Quite frankly, trying to get this campaign, all the things in place for it every day is a lot of work. And of course, we know we should be getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep every day. And honestly, I'm probably only getting 6. So don't follow my lead, please. That's one area of high performance I don't want you to get off track on. Certainly make sure that you're getting enough sleep. We know we spoke the last time about hydration, we spoke about breathing, we spoke about meditation, we spoke about gratitude, and these are all things that are energizing practices that we need to incorporate in our high performance menu of things that we do every day, so we could stay at the top and leave mediocrity in the distance, far distance. So I'm going to sign off now, get through this, and I can get through the rest of my day. So have a great Energy Tuesday, and thank you so much for participating. Great. Well, hopefully that was so a little bit of peek into my morning routine, and so you kind of got to see what I do every day. I have been committing myself over a number of years to try to just do things more healthfully, to eat more healthfully, to do more juicing, to just improve, because I think there's always room for doing that, regardless of what you're already doing. There's always a little bit more that you can do. So that's just what I do every day. Now, I also, as we're moving now to nutrition, from nutrition to gratitude, as we'll be talking about both of those today, I just want to take a moment to thank my two beautiful daughters, Danielle and Nia, for helping me have one of the most memorable birthdays that I can recall in recent memory. We were able to celebrate my 51st birthday, and I always try to make sure, regardless of the day of the week, that I'm doing some kind of physical activity on my birthday. It's really important, some kind of workout or something. So we got to do a ziplining excursion for this birthday, and it was really something I will not soon forget. I've been wanting to do it for so many years, and I can actually cross it off my bucket list. We went out to Rome, Georgia, and spent about 2 hours at the Daredevil zip lines. And it was interesting because there might have been about close to 10 of us all together. I went with my girls, and then there was another group there of young men. And we were basically outnumbered by the males 2-1, and I, of course, was the eldest one, and ended up actually going first on all of these as we started the aerial, what they call the aerial challenge, which consisted of a lot of climbing, a lot of balancing on planks and tight ropes, and of course zip lining from tree to tree, and they varied in speed from 5 miles per hour all the way up to 55 miles per hour. So, I mean, I just had a blast. It was really so much fun. So I just wanted to take some time to thank my beautiful daughters for helping me get to do that. It was a great experience. I also wanted to make sure I said a happy belated Mother's Day to all of the fierce, fabulous, fearless, fly females that are nurturing either their own children or someone else's to love and life. I hope you got everything that you wanted and were celebrated as the regal queens that you are. This is my second Mother's Day without my mom, and while I miss her terribly, I'm just so blessed and grateful that I still have her spirit with me, and that of my maternal and paternal matriarchal ancestors. They are with me, and I am so very grateful for that. So I just want to wrap up today and just hope that you've been finding some value in all these videos, and certainly we're talking about Energy Tuesday today, so that you've been able to find ways, and you're seeking ways to generate the good energy that you want and to degenerate the negative energy that you don't want, because we as high achievers seeking to perform at high levels need to be making sure that everything that we do is around eliminating mediocrity and moving to mastery. So hopefully you'll be open to sharing what your experiences have been with this. Either below this video, wherever you see these videos show up, there should be a comment section for you to just maybe even just let me know what value you're finding in the videos. If not so much about the challenges that you've been taking on, and certainly things that you may want me to talk about, I'd be glad to just get some back and forth going. This is a two-way street. I'm speaking to you one way through this medium, but at these particular other social media areas, we can then continue the conversation. So if you want to connect with me at my Facebook page, It's at Get Dianne, CHPC Recertified 2017. Or you can comment on these videos, as I mentioned before, wherever you see them show up. I do, as I mentioned earlier, as well have a YouTube video. So until next time, have a mega wonderful Energy Tuesday. And thank you so much for participating.